morning, guys. So this dog is very matted. They have attempted to get it off themselves. I have an employee that's going to be vacuuming, so that'll be going on for a little bit and then they will stop. But we've got to keep our shop clean and all the hair picked up. So I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to hear me. It's not any louder than like a dryer, so that will be going on. And then two things I want to talk about. I do not do dogs in heat. This dog is in heat. They drove all the way from Dallas. It was not a confirmed appointment. It was more like a 2 o'clock would work, and I never heard back. There was never a confirmation. But they drove 4 hours to get here. I did not have them scheduled, but I was not going to let them go home without this dog being groomed. The story is that no one down there will do the dog, so they brought the dog to me, and so we're just gonna get it done. I do not groom dogs in heat for multiple reasons. One being, if there's a male here that's, you know, not fixed, there's a slight chance of pregnancy. If they get in contact with each other, it's just a messy thing to deal with. They did not bring a clean diaper, so once I bathe this dog, I'm not going to put a dirty diaper back on the dog. That's just unsanitary. So I'm just going to get started. We're going to be using a 15 to do this dog with. She's a little skittish, so I'm just going to go very slowly until I can figure out her personality and her triggers. I may have to end up muzzling her. You're okay. She's very sweet, just very anxious and timid. I am going to stop and take a picture real quick for a thumbnail. Okay. So again, like I've said, I'm not going to leave a dog suffering. You know, once I saw the dog, I was like, okay, yes, I'll fit it in today. I really don't have time for it, but I will get it done. Because I came back and, you know, said 2 would work, but I can't. But there was no confirmation of, hey, you know, okay, let's schedule it or anything like that. So I didn't write it down because it wasn't confirmed. But when the dog is in this bout of shape, they drive 4 hours to me, you know, then I'm gonna do it. I'll lower this table a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna have to so this is coming off in one big sheet. It is definitely not, you know, normal for it to be like this. Pretty extreme matting. I think this dog has realized that I am helping it and that it's, you know, I'm no longer a threat, because when the dog first came in, it was biting at me. It didn't want me to touch it. And I think now that it can tell, hey, you know, this person's trying to help me. So I am just gonna have to take this, I'm gonna put some gloves on because I don't want to be touching any blood. or anything. So again, I don't groom dogs that are in heat, ever. It's just not a good thing to do. At least I'm pretty sure this dog is in heat. I just don't know what else that would be caused from. It smells really bad. So I've had some people comment, you know, why don't you cut this off and then continue? It's not for the show factor, it's for the fact that if I were to use my grooming scissors on this, it would ruin them. This is so thick that you can't cut it with grooming scissors. It will just damage your scissors. And this type of, you know, removing these mats is not like shearing sheep. Sheep have wool, not hair. This is hair slash fur. Sheep have wool, and it mats differently than, you know, dog hair. It's not the same. I know it's like similar, but it's just not the same. Looks like something going on there. So like we've gone from that to that. You can tell how much smaller the dog is. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I know. I know. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Come here. And stand up. Hi, Batman. Hi, Batman. I know. Gonna go down to a 30 blade. You're okay. No, no, no. Easy, girl. You're okay. You're okay. So cute. Easy, girl. Easy, girl. You're okay. Hi, Batman. All right, so there is the rug. Yeah, what do you think about that? Hi, Batman. What do you think now? Huh? What do you think now? You're okay. You're okay. Come here. You're okay. Hey, 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 easy, 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 easy. Good girl. You're okay. You're okay. Good girl. It's okay. So we want to get this off as quick as possible and not just sit here and drag it out. So she obviously does not like her front legs being messed with. but we've got to get these mats off before we get her in the tub. So we're just gonna quickly get this off. You're okay. Easy. Had they not done any trimming on the head, I would have kept the head, but wasn't any. And again, like I said in the other video, when I'm holding up here, we're not pulling. It's what allows us to control the head so we're not injuring the dog with scissors or clippers. So I am going to leave this so I have something to hold on to after the bath. All right. These ears cleaned out. These gloves allow me to grip the hair. All right, so I'm gonna get her in the tub. Okay, so you guys will see that I have a new grate in the bottom. It is working so much better than the last one. The hair is able to go through it and doesn't get caught. You don't have to clean it like I did the other one. And this is actually hinged where you can lift it up and get to the drain. Get some shampoo and her. So the only thing with this is I can't use the loops. I can't use them up here, but when we move to the new building, we're actually gonna have this tub and the other tub, and so we'll be able to wash the little dogs in that tub. Really gonna wash her private area good. Well, and get all that blood off. They're so tiny. You're okay. You gotta get your face clean though. Anal glands. There you go. Okay. Rinse. And then I'm gonna get her in drying. And then we'll finish her when she is all dry. All right, we're going to get this girl done. Start with her paw pads if she will let me. You're okay. This one is matted. Girl, you keep scooting further and further away. Hi, Batman. What's you doing? All right, so I'm gonna put this on the 15 setting. And finish the sanitary. So the reason I'm using these clippers on the body is because my other clippers were almost dead, so they are on the charger. These will work just fine for this hair since we already got the mats out. Okay, I have a client here to pick up, so I will get her finished when I am done with that. I know, boy. It's almost time to go home. Gotta finish this dog and then we'll go. I'm just gonna see this side. Ah, your nails are sharp. So even though we do the shave down before the bath, we still have to go back over the dog to get a smooth, clean looking finish. Do you see them out there? Do you see them out there? You're okay. So the other thing with this 5-in-1 clipper, the blades don't get hot, which is nice. It just is not for super heavy duty, you know, mat removal or like a doodle cut or anything like that. I just use it for the basics usually, but I've been grooming, going all day, and my clippers finally did not get charged enough in between dogs and they die. They run about 2 hours before, and I had 2 back-to-back super matted dogs that I had to do, so they're charging. Do you hear Batman? You hear him back there? So the reason Batman is up here is he is not 100% house trained. So I can't leave him at home for very long or he goes potty in the house. Eli is at my house. He is probably hanging out on my bed because he's a lazy old man. No. Everything else cleaned up. Time is it? 4:16. Been here since 7:30 today. This way. I'm gonna turn. Mm-mm. Almost done. Man, that's a long drive here and a long drive back, because it's 4:18 right now. It's going to take them 4 hours to get home. They're not going to get home till probably 9 o'clock. They're going to stop and get gas and stuff. So, I mean, that's a really long, dedicated drive to come to me. And I didn't, you know, even though I didn't have her on the schedule, there was a communication error on their side. I still, you know, did not want to leave this dog in that condition, and I didn't see it as fair, you know, even though she had talked to me and it wasn't like set, we had talked about it. So I did it. You're okay. Good girl. Girl, we can't be doing that. Nope. Nope. You're okay. This is not hurting her in any way. I'm not anywhere near the quick. She just doesn't like the feeling, but it needs to be done. And so we're just gonna get it done. Hey, you're fine. Okay, so now just going to, she just doesn't like her feet messed with. But I'm gonna get this done. Okay. Not doing clean feet on this girl just because she does not like her feet messed with. Stop, and it would take forever. Okay, so this blood on her is from her private area, and that's just what that's why most groomers don't do dogs in heat, is because even once they're clean, this is still, it's just unsanitary. So she is done. She looks so much better. We're gonna get her a bandana. Let's do these ice cream sandwiches. Okay. Then I'm going to use this Spring Meadows doggy cologne. The link to this is at the very bottom in the description box. It is the Groomer's Choice link. These are my absolute 2 favorite sprays. This you can get both of them at Groomer's Choice. So there she is. Huge improvement over what she looked like when she came in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.